All right, Pisces, welcome into your January 2025 reading. We're going to get started here with Angel Tarot. All right, we're going to head into Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I've got Light Seers Tarot out here. Tea Leaf is out here. Kipper. We'll get you a crystal. We're going to get you a chakra love card. And we're also going to go over your chart. Okay? From 1st house to 12th house. What's changing? What's happening with all of January? All of the transits. All right. Let's get into it. See how your angels are protecting you here in the month of January with the Angel Tarot. I'll probably pull two. How are the angels protecting Pisces in the month of January? The Ace of Swords, God above all names elevated. Affinity and friendship and obtaining the friendship of anyone. Alright, Pisces, so you're super friendly this month. Strength card on the bottom of the deck here, the Raising God. It speaks about loyalty, delivery from those who would seek to oppress, and brings in victory. Alright, so the Ace of Swords and Strength. I'm seeing air and fire energies in opposition. And in these cards here, I'm actually seeing that Umabel is the card 61. And the Strength card here is card number 16. So I'm seeing 6116 in reflection. All right. So you obtaining the friendship of anyone because of your loyalty. There's delivery from those who would seek to oppress. Brings in some sort of victory for you. All right. Let's get into the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Sixes are associated to Venus's energy, Pisces. And Venus is currently in your sign. It's there with Saturn and Neptune. All right. All planets are direct. Nothing's retrograding in your sign anymore. All right. And 6 pertains to harmony. All right. So let's see what's going on here in your reading. The Moon in Libra, companionship. All right. So it could be friendships, companionship, partnerships, whatever. Yeah. Heavy friendship for you. All right, Pisces, so you have companionship and friendship here. All right, so you obtaining the friendship of anyone at this time due to your loving qualities. All right, the moon is currently in Taurus. From your sign to Taurus's sign is a sextile. All right, and I believe today, as I'm doing this reading here on the 9th of January, all right, in transit, we have the moon in Taurus, sextiling over to Neptune, which is in your sign currently right now, and quintiling as well to Saturn, meaning that there's some positivity in your energy overall, and it looks like it comes through with friendship and companions. Okay, down at the bottom of the deck is Jupiter in Sagittarius. I'm seeing principles being very significant. This is the house of spirituality, technically, with Jupiter being in Sagittarius at its domicile. All right, so this could be like companionship and or friendships in your spiritual community due to whatever it is that pertains to your principles. All right, let's take a look at Tea Leaf. Let me get a good shuffle. Something may be draining your energy. I'm feeling a bit tired as I step into your reading. I don't know what that's all about. But let's get into it. All right. For the sign of Pisces, what do we have? The most difficult part of a situation is over with the rainbow. I heard chakras. Chakras. You will be playing a different role. You're going to be wearing a different hat here. Younger woman. Dealings or a relationship with a younger woman. Let's get one more. There's two. All right. Discord amongst family and or friends. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Okay. Down at the bottom of the deck, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you with the nest. Okay. Let's see what's going on in your reading, Pisces. Let's do, yeah, I forgot I got my light seers here. All right, let's get into this. So you got companionship and friendship. It could be of a divine feminine energy. I got the moon here twice. 4th and 7th houses. This could be a relationship or a partnership that you have with someone that is in your family. All right. At this time, again, you have the ability to obtain the friendship of anyone due to your loyalty. All right. And delivery from those who seek to oppress. All right. Bringing in some sort of victory for you. It looks like you're having a celebration here when it comes to discord amongst family and friends. You're playing a different role. The most difficult part of the situation is over. All right. Let's see what's going on. Show me this energy of obtaining the friendship of anyone. You're the wounded warrior here, 9 of Wands. You've been keeping your boundaries up for a while, heavily on the energy of resting and rejuvenating here. All right. Let's look at the Strength card energy with loyalty and delivery from those who seek to oppress and brings in victory. Spirit's pulling these two out here. 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. It seems to be in whatever it is that you have investments in and how you choose to plan for your future moving forward. All right. Maybe there's something that you invest your time, your energy, and your resources into. Could be your principles here. All right. And where you're seeking and building friendships and companionships with others. All right. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you do something independently here. All right. Let's take a look at companionship. We've got the 6 of Wands. All right. So you're in the public eye. You're having, again, some sort of victory here due to whatever you're invested in here. Show me friendship. We've got the Page of Swords. Maybe there's conversations that are happening with you and your friends. All right. About unexpected changes, possibly. And then there's celebrations again. 4 of Wands. Okay. Show me principles. You might be studying something here and building a friendship with whatever you have your mind set on. All right, this companionship that you have is putting you in the public eye here. And it could be with whatever you have going on with your principles. Let's look at principles. Jupiter in Gemini is coming out. So there's this opposition of Jupiter in Sag and Jupiter in Gemini. All right. I don't know if there seems to be some sort of blockage to your mental state at this time due to your principles, or trying to remain structured within your principles, or trying to gain or get more experience here. It's like you're supposed to be coming in with some sort of expansion, but you seem to be limited with the 8 of Swords. Jupiter in Gemini is at its detriment, right? Here's the 9 of Swords. So you should be releasing whatever anxiety, stress, and or worries that you have about your principles. Something new is coming in for you. You're going to go on a journey here, and it's going to lead you to lots of abundance with the King of Pentacles. Okay? Show me what's the most difficult part of a situation is over. And that could be just the stressing that you're having in your mental. All right? Looks like you've obtained the friendship of anyone because you've fought hard. All right, I'm seeing the 9 of Wands being the wounded warrior. The 4 of Swords, you've taken time to rest and rejuvenate and heal. All right, and your loyalty is leading you towards victory with what you have planning in the near future, with what already you're invested in. You're going to have some sort of victory with this companionship, and it looks like if you're having conversations or having some sort of studies, your friendship is surrounding this specific principle. But there's a new journey coming. So let's look at this most difficult part of the situation that's over. I feel like your role here is going to be different. All right, so the most difficult part of the situation is over when it comes to family and or friends. All right, or meeting with kindred spirits here. Three of Cups can be this energy of Mercury in Cancer, which speaks about your intuition. All right, so if you needed to learn something about how to work with your intuition, that could be very significant. Let's take a look at, you will be playing a different role here with the hat. Show me you will be playing a different role. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're going to be doing something much more original, moving forward, possibly traveling. All right. This is Mercury in Aquarius's energy. So here we have Mercury in Cancer, Mercury in Aquarius. You could be relocating, all right, to like a new placement. All right, when it comes to whatever your studies are, if you're in school, if you're celebrating, all right, there seems to be some sort of discord again against friends and or family though. So you got friendship here. If a loving family is important to you and you're dealing with some sort of discord with friends and or family, all right, that's surrounding your partnership specifically and where you're supposed to be celebrating, I feel like you're going to be moving on from those specific people. Okay, so it could be a Cancer, you could be dealing with a Gemini here, there's a Libra here, there's a Sagittarius here, we've got a Leo up this way. Okay, we also have a Taurus. All right, Pisces, let's see, who's this younger woman? Who is this younger woman here? Could be a fire sign. Someone that has lots of energy. The Knight of Wands is coming through. All right, this person could be very spicy is the way I just heard it. Okay. Very all about living life, having fun. It looks like very creative, very charismatic. Like this person's energy is vibrant, very vibrant. All right, we're looking at celebration, joy, and fun. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. Something's held back when it comes to a celebration. The Wheel of Fortune just fell out in reverse. And it's due, I guarantee you, to that discord against family or friends. Let's take a look. All right, the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, the King of Wands is coming out here. Could be with a Sagittarius. And where someone's dealing with some sort of conflict. The Sagittarius is coming out over this way when it pertains to your principles. The Eight of Swords is on top of this energy, meaning that Gemini and Sagittarius are in opposition with where one is meant to expand here, their principles. But something's held back. The Wheel of Fortune, it may not be working in your favor. You may not be celebrating or moving forward just yet due to whatever this conflict is. You have an attachment to your energy. The Devil. Someone in your vicinity, someone that is basically playing Satan in your life, all right, is holding you back somehow. There's the need to move away or release yourself from this person. Show me an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yeah, firm foundation is very much important to you. Here's another one that flew out. The Hermit card. You may be isolated or in solitude or not in connection with your family at this time. There may not be a solid foundation, and this may be leading you to feeling like you're going through the dark night of the soul type of energy here in January. Two of Swords, you've got to face your fear with something or make some sort of decision in order to push forward. Interesting. There's something about reciprocity coming through here after dealing with some sort of like I don't know if you have like sparked intuition here. I'm seeing the moon with the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's some sort of like reciprocity coming your way when it comes to you feeling a bit more abundant, more confident in whatever it is that you have investments in, is what I feel. If there was some sort of illusion or confusion about your mindset and where clarity was meant to come in, you have strength here. So once again, the strength is coming out over in the Angel Tarot as you being loyal, delivering those who seek to oppress you and bringing in some sort of victory. And again, it's coming out over top of your companionship. So whoever you're in companionship with, whether you have a friend that's watching over you or helping you work through some sort of studies or something, it has something to do with overcoming some sort of mental blockage when it comes to your principles. All right. Interesting. Let's get into Kipper. Let's see what's going on here for you in the month of January 2025, Pisces. Yeah, there's definitely a drainage on your energy. Officially, it came out with the devil. Okay. Let's take a look what's going on for the month of January for Pisces. Distant Horizons is here, so something about in the near future. We've got community. We've got poverty. That's interesting. Spirit's showing me Jupiter and Gemini in opposition here with the community card. I don't feel that someone has the same beliefs or principles that you do. It's bringing me back to this Jupiter and Gemini energy. This could be making you feel like you don't fit in or you're trapped somehow when it comes to accepting some sort of victory. All right. With whoever this friendship is or this companion, you're going through hardship here is what this is. In the near future, a specific community steps into poverty due to the workplace. These could be like your co-workers. All right, being, I don't know, yeah, something about imprisonment. There are specific people in the community that may be bringing in some sort of discord against friends and or family. These people will deal with poverty in the workplace. They will be imprisoned. Lovers, journey, and coffin. I don't know if this has all to do with, you know, who you choose to partner with in love. All right, if something was supposed to end, for one to head out on a journey. Like if you are highly elevated and your person is not, then that person is going to be in separation from you up until they fully ascend. There's something here about an emotionally secure, loving family being important to you. If you want to hold on to some sort of solid foundation, there's the need to go through the dark night of the soul. And this would be like where you will be awakened, all right, with lots of knowledge and wisdom about spirituality. Okie doke. Show me imprisonment. Why is there this energy here? Why is imprisonment here? Because it's giving the same as the Eight of Swords. It could be from the 8 to the 9 of Swords in which we saw. It can be where someone is trapped in their mindset there. Okay. The Ace of Wands. Due to a specific passion of theirs. Something needed to come back into balance here after being held back, and slowed down. The Hangman with the Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Someone wanted to move forward doing something independently for work possibly, which ended up leading them into poverty due to this specific community of people, or understanding what it is when you're about to go through this. Looks like a transformation or something. All right, and where you experience poverty in the workplace. Tell me about Distant Horizon. This is weird. 3 of Pentacles. in the near future, something about collaborating together. Tell me about community. The Page of Pentacles with some sort of skill that you have. Show me poverty. Queen of Swords. This could be like you wanting to stay standoffish and not really include anyone, wanting more so to move forward independently. And then there's this energy again of needing attachment to your mental state, which is leading you into poverty. I don't know. There's like a drainage due to what you do for work. There seems to be some sort of obsession. Could be like a codependent energy upon your resources here. All right. In order for the community to stay together. Four of Wands. Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. Look at this energy. It's been coming out all day. Both of these cards together in different decks. Go back to the energy check-in. Interesting. Okay. There's a need to like stand ground on one's independence when it comes to feeling abundant or feeling valued or whatever. Again, I feel like this has a lot to do with your strength and your principles. Having victories over those that would choose to oppress you. Show me toil and labor. It's like you're having victory with a specific companionship here. And then you have like learning something about you building friendships with everyone or anyone through healing and through, you know, thriving through adversity takes of energy. And then you get this energy where it's like it creates some sort of discord amongst family and friends to keep you away from this King of Wands energy, from a leadership position or from feeling confident and creative and very action oriented and driven. And it's like wanting to hold back your destiny. It's the devil keeps coming out. So whatever the celebration, the fun, or the enjoyment is, your gifts or your abundance and prosperity is being held back at this time due to some sort of poverty that's happening in the specific community. Tell me about the toil and labor. Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups. Ten of Swords. Dealing with some sort of betrayal and something about someone holding secrets and keeping something an illusion. Due to what it is that you know, Ace of Swords, what you've gained clarity about. When it comes to this Emperor, a father figure, a boss, all right, someone in a position of authority or, yeah, it's giving Saturn and Pisces. So it's Saturn in your sign. If you feel restricted in any way, or if you feel like you're going through very difficult endings and there's nothing to be explained here on why this is all happening, it's because there's some sort of manipulation that's happening surrounding your energy. It feels like the devil, Saturn's energy, is draining the shit out of you. Eight of Cups. Emotionally withdraw from this manipulating ass person. They're causing you nothing but drama and conflict in your life. Show me more when it comes to the energy of the Lovers, Journey, Coffin. I don't know if this person's journey is to separate a bunch of lovers. That's interesting because I'm seeing here on the Lovers card is 15, which is the devil. On the Journey card, I see 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which came out in reverse here. And then Coffin, I'm seeing number 19, and that's the sun. You cannot end the energy of the sun. The sun is source. The sun is almighty power, right? That's who you go to for your energy. Hello? Somebody's trying to put an ending to someone's journey here. Even if it's like committed to a specific lover, they don't want you celebrating and being happy. Tell me about this Lover's energy. Look at the sun popping out. I can't even deal. I didn't even get to pull the card and it flipped out. Something about an ending. I'm seeing 19 that speaks about Coffin. This could be like you going through a specific ending to a new beginning. Tell me about Lovers. The Three of Swords. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a bunch of people or this energy of whoever's trying to come through and keep you imprisoned when it comes to what you desire or your passions. It's like you're going through heartbreak, sorrow, and or loss when it comes to couples. It's like, be patient. All right, try to remain balanced and focus on the healing process first. Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There will be long-term stability here and happiness surrounding, I guess, a firm foundation when it comes to family, whether that's home environments. This could be long-term stability, wealth. All right. The King of Pentacle energy here. It's like somebody's looking into something. And again, I feel like there could be separation for those that seem to be on different paths at this time as well with the Journey card here. Let's just take a look. The Star card. All right, so Aquarius energy here, hopes, dreams, and desires, you being an inspiration, all right, of hope to others. When it comes to this connection of the Queen and the King of Cups, the Queen is putting in a lot of hard work right now, toil and labor, all right, to let people know that these connections are still possible. Something about that. It feels like a spiritual uplift. Knight of Swords, Three of Wands. There's this desire to move quickly in making progress when it comes to exposing some sort of hidden secret about love. The High Priestess knows about the unknown, all right? And the Moon card here could be someone that's just highly intuitive. Their emotional state is very vibrant and has lots of memories and nostalgia, am I saying that right? From the past. All right, and that's what's supposed to be spoken of right now. Things are supposed to be accelerating. This is Sagittarius' energy. So if Sagittarius is coming out in reverse and making it seem like there's just no love or there's lots of discord against friends and family, then it's creating heartbreak, separation, and loss when it comes to you actually having an emotionally secure, loving family that surrounds you. Because if you're going through and holding on to the idea of, this is Sun in Capricorn, right? Let's just say you're so focused on career that you actually need to take a moment to take a step back and look at things in a different perspective and see what's most significant here. It will be love. So tell me about the energy of the Coffin as we see the energy of the Sun there. So we've seen the Star, the Sun, and the Moon. Okay, so there's something here about these energies. Having hope, faith in your desires and your dreams. All right, being able to push past through any illusion or hidden enemies or others that seem to be holding secrets from you. And really listen to your intuition and able for you to step into the light. Something about that. All right, Knight of Cups. There seems to be an ending here with the Lover as well. There's this heartbreak over experiencing a separation from your lover. Okay, but it's in order for you to step into a connection with a soulmate. This has been moving really slowly. I mean, you've got to be patient. Because whatever this is going to be long-term. It's not going to be where you can just kind of walk away from this person. This person, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this person is very stable. Very much structured when it comes to their family, their stability. I don't know. There's a shift in the energy, you guys. A major shift. Things were held back, though, in order for you to get some sort of wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. Heavy Piscean energy, so that's you. All right, let's move forward. Let's get into your chart. And we'll get a chakra love card for you here. And also, we will pull from the crystal spirits and see which one is the best one for you to use for the month of January. Okay, 1 second, you guys. Let me get this out of here. I need to be able to see my laptop. I'm covered in cards. Yeah, I feel like your principles are changing, but you're having a victory here with something. All right. Wow. Okie doke. Let's get this off here. Let's get into Pisces chart. So in your first house, Pisces, you have, again, Venus is in Pisces. It's exalted in your sign. Your beauty at this time is amazing when it comes to your appearance. The house of self is all about the way that you present yourself to the world. Saturn here, there could be someone trying to come in, or this energy of authority trying to come in and discipline you within yourself. Okay, I mean, it could be that you're disciplining yourself some way, somehow. Neptune's energy is definitely all about spirituality, love, creativity, using your imagination. So this could be you're creating something surrounding your energy here and the way that you present yourself out. And then Aries in your second house here, with your money, your values, and your possessions, there seems to be the wounded healer coming in to heal some sort of core wound that you have there. North Node is also still in Aries up until January 11th, and it will ingress into your first house. So you're about to head directly into your destiny here for the next year and a half once we see North Node step into your sign. Venus is actually retrograding this year as well. It's going to retrograde in the sign of Aries in your second house, and it's going to ingress back into your first house here. So as Venus is working through for you right now, there will be a review within Venus stepping into its ruling home in the second house in the sign of Aries. The Venus in Aries in tarot, we would have seen the Four of Wands, whether that be community, whether that be a commitment in marriage, or pertaining to, you know, something that you value in your home environment. Could be that you're celebrating more money coming in. All right, your possessions are very much valuable to you. You're healing what you have and what you don't have, and what you see to be valuable and not valuable is what I feel. All right, with this energy here. Taurus being your third house, this is the house of communication, of short travels, of transportation. All right, so whatever this is that Uranus is doing here, it's still in retrograde. It's been retrograding since September 1st. It's going direct on the 30th. It's been about a good 5-6 months here where Uranus has been creating some sort of chaos and or changes in the way that you either communicate, the way that you socialize. It can be the connections that you have with the media or doing something online. It could be transportation for you. All right, Uranus is creating, it's meant to create chaos. All right, so that on the other side of it, you come out with change. All right, so you have Uranus retrograding right now in Taurus. Jupiter is in your fourth house, retrograding in the house of home and comfort, divine feminine energies. This is typically where you have associations to a divine feminine energy. All right, Jupiter has been expanding and growing more so since back in October 9th. All right, it's going direct by February 4th. But as we saw on the principal card, all right, and where your third and your ninth houses, this is why I said I was bringing that up, and Spirit was showing me that with the Nine of Swords coming out over top of your principles. There's something here about the need to expand your mindset, all right, or overcome this energy of overthinking, possibly keeping yourself entrapped with where you're trying to expand in your fourth house with Gemini's energy. All right, so it could be the energy of the comfort of your home environment, or, you know, we're looking at the moon energy ruling the fourth house, and you've got friendship and companionship coming out here heavy for you. All right, so it's coming out fourth house, seventh house for you. That's Gemini and Virgo. Okay, so as we just said, the North Node's heading into your house, the first house. The opposing energy would be Virgo. That would be of your relationships, your partnerships, any type of contracts, whether that be business, platonic, romantic relationships, or friendships overall. All right. We've got Mars retrograding in Cancer in your fifth house. So there's a review right now of Uranus retrograding in your third, Jupiter retrograding in your fourth, and Cancer with Mars's energy retrograding in your fifth. All right, so there's a review of your house of communication, your house of home, as well as your house of pleasure, love, creativity, self-expression, as well as children. All right, Mars has been retrograding in Leo for about a while now. It was direct there, and then it wants to go retrograde back into Cancer. All right, so whatever was happening in your house of health and hard work, it looks like you had a heavy focus here on specifically having like a day-to-day routine, getting it very analytical, organized, coming back into equilibrium overall. And it could be that you were putting in a lot of hard work. Mars in the house of hard work is going to take action, right? So retrograding back, it can be that you're now looking back into some sort of creative hobby. It could be something that you see where you're able to self-express. Could involve your love life, which you find to bring pleasure and happiness and joy and contentment into your life. All right. There's a full moon taking place on January 13th here in the sign of Cancer. Normally it means that there's a resolution coming in when it pertains to family. But in your case, it could be something that you do that brings in a sense of pleasure or creativity. All right. Self-expressiveness when it comes to your divine feminine energy, because it is Cancer's energy. All right. There's nothing happening in Leo at this time. Once the 11th comes in, where the North Node ingresses into Pisces in your first house, the opposing energy of the South Node, which is all about karmic issues, past life challenges, and natural gifts, come in and steps into your 7th house. All right, so you might find that relationships and contracts and partnerships in business, whatever, may be having some sort of karmic challenges there as well. All right, maybe this is the reason why Mars is retrograded back into your 5th house. Gives you time to kind of get creative. When Mars ingresses back into Leo by April, I believe it's April 18th or something like that, you'll see that what's needed for you, Pisces, is to take the next step when it comes to what are you doing for work and how are you remaining healthy, right? Meaning your mind, your body, your spirit. Because you're going to be having karmic challenges with the South Node in your relationships. You're going to have something to focus on, whether that be a specific hobby right now with Mars retrograding in your 5th. Once Mars ingresses into your 6th house after going direct in Cancer, stepping back into your 6th house, it would be like, okay, now you focused on a hobby. Now let's put this in and make it something to do for work on a day-to-day routine, right? And then you'll be dealing with karmic challenges there, or stepping into a natural gift that you have when it comes to your friendships, your companionships, okay? Wow. Okay, let's look at Libra in your 8th house. All right, so South Node is still here up until the 11th. It's here with Lilith. Lilith is like the female Mars. Lilith wants power, vengeance. It's sitting in the house of deep emotional feelings, where you are having to overcome like psychological issues. If it has anything to do with like life after death and going through some sort of transformation, it is the house of sex. It's the house of debt, whether that be emotionally, financially, physically, whatever this is. The South Node for you right now, it seems like your karmic challenge is overcoming some sort of transformation in your life. And having Lilith in the sign of Libra as well is giving you the power that you need in order to push through these emotional feelings you're dealing with. Okay? Scorpio in your 9th. This is where the principles are coming up for you. Anytime I see Jupiter in Sag, it's kind of giving me the house that it sits in, where it's domiciled. These are all about your principles. It's your house of higher learning, spirituality, foreign travels. You could have associations to foreign people, or just feel like you want to more so get away, right? How are you doing that? Vesta's in Scorpio at this time, which is the Astro to spirituality. So it kind of makes sense. And why you're trying to come into marriage and or partnership, with Juno also being in Scorpio when it comes to your spirituality. Okay, so you've got the perfect placement with Vesta being in Scorpio here, Mars being in Cancer for you as a hobby or just something that brings you a sense of pleasure. And then you also have Juno here coming in with marriage and partnerships, as the South Node is going to be creating this natural gift, and where you're able to draw in people and become friends with everyone, right? You're going to have this very like spirituality type of vibe to you here starting in January 2025. Now, where we are dealing right now, the new moon in Capricorn had taken place on December 30th. Previously, the transit that set off this cardinal moon cycle was the last quarter moon in Libra, which took place in your 8th house. Here in January, we are going to be seeing the last quarter moon take place in Scorpio in your 9th house. So something may be having to come to an end with a specific partnership, relationship, or something that you have connections to when it comes to spirituality. And we just saw that energy be the Two of Cups. All right. So some sort of adjustment or shift will take place, where you're going to have to release and kind of like make plans for the future on what's next, right? So we now have Mercury in Capricorn. It just stepped out of Sagittarius just, I want to say yesterday. Yes. Today's the 9th. Yesterday on the 8th, Mercury stepped into Capricorn. It is now in the house of your companions. Okay, so here we are with your friendships and your companions. The people that you collaborate with are going to be heavy with Mercurian energy. We saw Mercury come out with Cancer. We saw Mercury come out with Aquarius. Mercury is now sitting in the house of Aquarius for you, even if it's in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn brings structure, authority, responsibility. It focuses more so on persevering towards your accomplishments, meaning your goals when it comes to socializing, 11th house, futuristic projects. It would be anything that's innovative, all right? But this speaks about you moving on to a new specific chapter, all right, pertaining to your astrological chart, meaning there's a new lesson to be learned here. All right, where you can share ideas, you can hold business meetings, you can socialize more, share your ideas, whatever that is. All right, Mercury is currently out of bounds as of yesterday, and it will be there up until January 20th in Capricorn. Okay, so what that means is that considerable imagination, great curiosity, and a talent for acquisition of knowledge is in your 11th house, meaning your intellect is going to be heightened, and it's surrounded by your friends, your companions that you are grouped with at this time. All right, and it can be about financial gain, commerce, just messages coming through, communication, traveling, holding boundaries, having luck come in. It can also involve trickery and or thieves. Okay, so just be careful. Mercury is the trickster planet, right? It speaks about manipulation in ways, but it is also good for manifestation. So just use your discernment of who you're surrounding yourself by when it comes with companionships, friendships, and those that are in your true vision of what your principles are. Okay, the sun is in Capricorn shining here. Sun is ingressing into Aquarius on January 19th. There's a heavy spotlight on, again, the house of friendships for you and companions. And then Pallas is also here in Capricorn. So Pallas is the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge. Whatever it is that you're gaining information about, you're willing to share that with others. All right. And this is where you're going to have a victory once again. All right. With, what was it? The strength card here. Delivery from those who will seek to oppress and bringing victory due to your loyalty. Okay, so Aquarius is your 12th house. Normally the 12th house has all to do with the house of the subconscious, the house of the unknown, the imagination, being an inspiration. You have Sirius in Aquarius at this time, which is all about self-care. Speaks about nurturing and agriculture and parenting, and it's just like, how can you get more innovative in the way that you are possibly feeding your body, parenting your children, nurturing your self-care, so that you are not stuck in this energy of feeling entrapped in the mind and or imprisoned. The 12th house has to do with illnesses, it has to do with imprisonment, and you also have Pluto destructing here what seems to be an illusion to your subconscious state. Okay, it's going to transform what this is so that you're able to rebuild and understand exactly what's happening when it comes to your spirituality, your love life, and how you can be more compassionate, loving, and caring towards others in a very much nurturing way. New moon happens on January 29th, which, by the way, is also going to be the new year, the Chinese New Year for the wood snake, which has all to do with highly intuitive energies. All right, so the snake represents someone that's highly intuitive, imaginative, competent, wise, and sensitive. Their characteristics are funny, persuasive, sympathetic, and passionate. The negative side could be someone that's overconfident, judgmental, intimidating, and or stubborn. And then you have what's expected in the year of the snake is professional luck appearing as joyful challenges, mentorship, and guidance that's going to provide support towards others who need it. All right, so for you, your friendships, your companionships, and where even the North Node as you representing this is who I am as a person. You have Saturn there, I'm very structured. You have Neptune there, I'm very imaginative, I'm very creative, I'm highly intuitive. Let's speak about what the principles are, and let me just kind of teach you a lesson or two. You could be seen as like a public speaker for spiritual growth or whatever this may be. All right, it's going to be major changes for those that are on their true path. All right, so that's what I have for you guys from the 1st house to the 12th house. Let's get into your chakra love card. All right, let's see what chakras the universe wants you to focus on here for the month of January 2025. Let's get one card out of here. All right, so the heart chakra, self-love is going to be very significant. It says you can only love others as much as you love yourself. Spirit made me look back at the discord against family and or friends here and saying that you're going to be playing a different role. And I feel it's because what's meant to come in for you is something much more elevated. It's at a higher capacity here where you're focusing more so on self-love so that you know how to love others. All right. Let's do rose quartz. That's going to be the crystal that's associated with this heart chakra here with self-love. So rose quartz. Uh-oh. All right, so rose quartz is a crystal that is said to have many spiritual meanings, including unconditional love. Rose quartz is known as the stone of unconditional love and is believed to emit vibrations of love that can support emotional healing, inspire compassion, and boost feelings of peace. Heart chakra. Rose quartz is associated with the heart chakra and is said to help open and balance this energy center for love and connection. For protection, rose quartz is considered a dynamic crystal for protection and is said to be helpful in deflecting negativity and attracting positivity. For self-love, it is to help cultivate self-love and to help you develop the ability to accept yourself in a loving manner. And dissolving boundaries, rose quartz is said to help dissolve boundaries of isolation and mistrust, making peace with chaos and unavoidable imperfections of the world. Rose quartz is a common variety of quartz and is primarily found in Brazil, Madagascar, and South Dakota. It has a hazy to translucent appearance, and its color ranges from a light pale pink to a deep hot pink. All right, it says rose quartz is also known as a healing crystal, and again, the stone of unconditional love. All right, so let's get into your crystal for the month. So it's heavy on your heart chakra here. Being more loving, compassionate, and vulnerable even with others, as you've got the North Node stepping into your 1st house with the planet of Venus being there. Okay, let's see. You've got lepidolite, stabilizing the soul with the peace stone here. Simplification, manageability, organization, and one task at a time. This is the stone of transition for you. So the major transition is that the North Node is heading into your sign here for the year of 2025. All right, so lepidolite spirit appears to tell you to slow down and simplify, for you have been turning your attention and your energy to too far too many different things, distracting yourself from the wisdom available to you. If you feel lost and overwhelmed, it's no wonder. Fortunately, lepidolite spirit is here to focus you. Think about how satisfying it is to do one task from beginning to end with mindfulness, free of all of the noise that distracts you and keeps you from feeling a sense of completion. There is always more to do, but life becomes more manageable when you recognize that refocusing over and over again will only exhaust you and slow you down. Remain present, doing just one thing, and your courage, conviction, and confidence will return. Take one task at a time, then it will be easier to hear the quiet voice of your intuition, which will guide you in prioritizing. What needs to get done will get done, and your life will become more manageable if you follow this crystal's lead. In your relationships, problems in relationships have a way of sorting themselves out when we reorient ourselves by simplifying. Letting go of the string of worries that has us jumping here and there and feeling that we can never do enough or be enough to make our relationships work. Settle into simplicity and bring the energy of lepidolite spirit into your relationships. Slow down and listen, saying simply, I'm sorry, yes, and I see. Simply being present and focused on another person, listening to the words they speak and the messages they send silently through the language of their bodies. You will start to feel calmer. Whatever the challenge, simplicity can help. All right, prosperity message. Lepidolite spirit shows up when we are most likely to freak out. It gently soothes us with its message. Keep it simple. Figuring out finances can lead to a harried state, even if you are good at math, because money represents your security in the world. Now is the time to release your fears and experience that focusing on just one task and completing it will return you to equilibrium. One thing, then another, and then another. It will sort itself out if you simplify and focus. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Lepidolite is the go-to stone for times of stress. It teaches us to slow down and care for ourselves. Although useful in meditation, this stone is just as effective placed in the bathtub while we soak, have a cup of tea, and or relax. So it could be a great stone to use while meditating. All right, is what I feel. Focus on self-love this month, you guys. There's going to be where you're going to be playing a different role. You've got this new high-level position of the North Node stepping into your sign. It's all about love and let's just say friendships and companionships. Try to overcome these difficulties that you have with discord against family and or friends. All right, I'll check you guys out on the next one. Bye.